25th, 2025, Ralph and I hit the Los Angeles Fair, and let me tell you, we had a blast. From fried food to fun houses, we wandered through all the quirky corners and colourful chaos the fair had to offer. But while we were soaking it all in, a few things really stopped me in my tracks. The trains and the car displays. Yup. Tucked between the corn dogs and carnival games were these incredible glimpses of history and horsepower. So while we definitely had our fair share of fun, I wanted to take a moment to slow it down, soak it up, and bring you with me, straight into some of the most fascinating pieces on display. Let's dive in. One of the first cars Ralph and I spotted at the fair. This rugged beauty right here, a 1947 Willys Overland. Classic, sturdy, and full of post-war Americana charm, this was the kind of vehicle that helped define an era. You could practically feel the grit and adventure still clinging to it, but that was just the beginning. As we kept walking, the fair opened up into a full-on time capsule, chrome, curves, horsepower, and history around every corner. So buckle in, because we're about to take you on a ride through some of the coolest cars on display. Now this beauty right here, this is a mid-1960s Dodge D-Series, most likely from around 1965 to 1967. Dodge D-Series trucks like this were widely used for firefighting and emergency service, especially in rural and forested regions. Their solid frame, durable engines, and reliable performance made them a favorite for local departments. You might have seen a 1965 Dodge 300 fire truck with a 5.9-litre V8 and 4x4 setup, or take a rare find like the 1967 Dodge D500, spotted all the way in Belgium with custom coachwork by Van Ache. Even a 1962 D200 once served as a fire rig, proving how versatile these trucks really were. It was a hero on wheels. US Forest Service Type 3 wildland fire engine, built for the unforgiving terrain where wildfires are on the front lines. Mounted on a rugged Freightliner M2 chassis, this vehicle is equipped with four-wheel drive and reinforced suspension, purpose-built to navigate steep, rocky, and remote fire zones. The engine designation, CAANFE 326, tells us it's based in California's Angeles National Forest, part of the national network of wildland firefighting resources. The number 6209 is its internal inventory tag, helping the Forest Service track and maintain it across years of demanding service. While the Freightliner M2 series has been in production since the early 2000s, this specific model, with its modern step rails, polished exhaust stack, and compact, efficient cab design, most likely dates from between 2014 and 2022. These engines carry water, tools, and a crew of wildland firefighters ready to protect our forests, wildlife, and communities from the devastating effects of wildfire. It's not just a truck, it's a mobile command post, a lifeline, and a symbol of resilience in the face of nature's most destructive force. Where the magic really hits, the heart of the Rail Giants collection. Although this may not be directly related to cars, this little bit of automotive history was founded and preserved by the Southern California chapter of the Railway and Locomotive Historical Society, which has championed railroad heritage since 1921. This museum brings together over a century of railroading history. One of the crown jewels is the 1887 Santa Fe depot, originally from Arcadia, which now serves as both exhibit and time capsule, allowing visitors to wander through a working-era station. And, towering above all else, Union Pacific Big Boy, number 4014. Restored from its static display, number 4014 returned to operation in 2019. But this massive locomotive lived here for decades as a silent sentinel of the steam age. The museum's broader collection includes historic steam and diesel engines, cabooses and passenger cars, all generously donated by both railroads and communities. Many of these rolling relics are fully open for boarding, offering an immersive journey through rail history. If you're planning a visit, here's what you need to know. The museum opens to the public on the second full weekend of every month, typically from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., with free admission and ample parking. railgiants.org. During the LA County Fair in May and other special events, they extend regular daily hours. Live restoration and volunteer work parties also take place during those open weekends, giving visitors a behind-the-scenes look at how these giants are maintained, connecting living history with hands-on care. So, if you're ready to ride back in time, climb aboard, take in the steel and steam, and walk through the depot. It's all here, every second weekend of the month. Between the smell of kettle corn and the hum of antique engines, there's a little corner of the fair where the trains never stop rolling. Upland Trains. For over 30 years, this family-owned shop based in Upland, California, has been a go-to destination for G-scale model railroading, serving beginners, collectors, and lifelong enthusiasts with the same warm welcome and expert guidance. And here at the 2025 LA County Fair, they've brought that magic trackside again, offering visitors a hands-on display filled with LGB locomotives, intricate miniature landscapes, and the beloved Pico and Schleich figures that bring every scene to life. The display isn't just a showcase, it's a working world in miniature. Trains chug past tiny trees, climb handcrafted inclines, and spark wide-eyed wonder in kids and adults alike. You'll often catch John or Kim, the heart of the business, answering questions, running demos, or just sharing stories with visitors. Started as a passion project decades ago, Upland Trains grew into a full-scale hobby shop with a loyal community. And while their physical storefront welcomes guests Friday through Sunday, there's something truly special about seeing them in action at the fair, where the joy of trains meets the spirit of summer tradition. So if you're wandering through the fairgrounds and hear that soft click-clack of wheels on track, follow the sound. You might just discover a new hobby, a new friend, or a memory that lasts long after the fair is over. past the Ferris wheel and tucked between the tech exhibits and custom rides, Honda had their own little corner of the fair this year, quietly showing off what's coming next. They brought out the sleek, all-electric Honda Prologue along with one other surprise model, bold lines, futuristic tech, and that signature Honda refinement. You could tell they were planting seeds for something bigger. Now, Ralph and I didn't spend too much time in their space. We were on the move and chasing down all kinds of fair fun, but even with a quick pass-through, it's clear Honda's setting the stage for something major. And that's exactly why we're looking ahead to the LA Auto Show later this year. If this was just the teaser, you know the main event is going to be electric, literally and figuratively. So if you're a fan of what's next in the world of clean mobility, or just love seeing concept cars in person, put the LA Auto Show 2025 on your radar. Honda's just getting warmed up. This year at the LA County Fair, we're rolling in with style as we celebrate the bold, the beautiful, and the low. Welcome to the culture of the low and slow, an exhibit that brings you straight into the heart of lowrider culture. From glimmering chrome to hand-painted masterpieces, these aren't just cars, they're art on wheels. Each one tells a story of pride, of heritage, of LA. So if you're ready to cruise, vibe, and soak in the culture, come experience the lowrider lifestyle like never before. Only at the LA County Fair, Low, an absolutely legendary. Now this one stopped us in our tracks, a true icon of British luxury, the Bentley S3. Ralph and I spotted that classic S3 badge and knew we were looking at something special. Built between 1962 and 1965, the S3 marked the final chapter in Bentley's legendary S series. S3 it came with twin headlamps, something brand new at the time, plus improved handling and a smoother V8 engine. A 6.2-litre all-aluminium Rolls-Royce Bentley L-Series V8 engine. A powerhouse of quiet confidence and refined strength under the hood. Back in the day, this was the ride of choice for celebrities, dignitaries, and anyone who wanted to travel in pure polished style. Seeing it here, tucked into the display at the LA Fair, it was like finding a piece of European elegance right in the heart of Southern California. And yes, we definitely took our time admiring it. At the LA Fair, two custom Chevy pickups that completely stopped us in our tracks. On the left, that bold magenta beauty is a uniquely modified classic, blending retro muscle with modern flair. Its low stance, wide grille, and all-white interior scream style with attitude. And right next to it, a clean and confident Chevy C10. These trucks ruled the streets from the mid-60s through the 80s, originally built tough for work, but over the years, they've become favourites in the custom and lowrider communities. From farm fields to car shows, the Chevy C10 has earned its spot as an icon of American craftsmanship. Seeing these two side by side, that's history and personal style on full display. Standout from the golden age of American cars, the 1964 Rambler Ambassador. Known for its sleek design and forward-thinking features, this full-size classic was AMC's flagship ride, blending luxury with innovation at a time when Detroit was all about muscle and style. From the signature grille to its place in 1960s suburbia, the Ambassador holds its ground as a quiet icon of automotive history. And just like that, another fair day in the books. From the roar of engines to the sparkle of vintage chrome, the trains, the classics, the unexpected finds tucked between the food stalls and Ferris wheels, every corner had a story. Ralph and I came for the fun, but we left with a whole new appreciation for the past, for the machines that moved us, and the memories they still carry. So if you ever find yourself at a fair, don't just follow the noise, follow the nostalgia. You never know what you'll find parked just off the midway. Thanks for riding along with us. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned, because more adventures are always on the road ahead.